Hi, crafty friends. You guys, when I saw all of these things at Dollar Tree, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm taking a piece of leftover cardboard that I have. And you guys, when it's super thick and it's got that corrugated stuff in between, I found out a way to cut it without pushing down the sides. So I first used my box cutter just to make a cut through the top layer. And then if you just use your scissors right around that, you know how you smush it down when you cut it? This way, it's a super duper nice, clean edge, not all smushed down. And so I'm excited that I figured that out. Some of you might already know that, but I was super excited. So we're going to make a big bee. And so I'm going to use this heart shape for my wings. I'm using the recycled cereal box here, so we'll cut out the wings as well. And then that little skirt that I got at the Dollar Tree, we're going to take that apart because we're going to use that to cover the body. So I'm just cutting out enough of it to cover the oval shape that I did there. And then I'm going to use some Mod Podge, put that down. Then we'll lay the fabric on top, and then we'll actually put another layer of the Mod Podge over the top of it. This fabric is super thin, but it had a lot of wrinkles in it. And so I just really took my time once I laid it down just to try to get as many of those wrinkles out of it that I could. I don't even know what it's made of. It's kind of an odd feeling texture, but anyways, it worked out. So I just laid it down and then just really worked it out with my hands. And then, like I said, we'll do a top coat right over that. And then I just set that aside to dry up really good. And I ended up trimming the edges around. I left a little bit of an overhang, and then I just glued those to the back side of it. We're going to use some poster board to cover up the back, so not worried about that. So we're going to do the same thing with the hearts, and we're going to do it with this little burlap bee fabric that I found at Dollar Tree also. And here's one thing that I found. I used that thinner cardboard from the cereal box. I guess I could have used thicker. That probably would have been better, because when I was moving those or gluing the edges around, they wanted to bend a little bit. So I really set some heavy stuff on top of it, and then they laid out nicely. But I think heavier might have been a little bit better. So I'm going to once that Mod Podge is done, I'm going to take some paint and just fill in that area just so that it's darker. So we know that's kind of the top part of it. And then I had found that little headband also with the little antenna on the top. So I thought, ooh, I'm going to take that off of there, and we will just add that on to our bee itself. Now, if you couldn't find this, you could use some wire and just kind of like curly cue the edges if you wanted to. That's totally up to you. But this was all sitting together at Dollar Tree, the little costume, and I thought, ooh, we're going to use these. So I just hot glued them right on the back to that. And then we'll do the same thing with the wings. And look how cute this turned out. I am in love with this. Oh my gosh, I love little bees. All right, friends, thanks for watching. And don't forget to follow for more.